Hello everybody, welcome, Wild Tracker here, and yes, welcome to another episode of 1.10 Minecraft here on the new Eriador server. And you find us down in the nether, although you might not guess so from this, but you might. We're cooking up some glass at the top there. Let me spin around because we've got a bit of a nether project on at the moment, and yeah, might as well use blaze rods to do this because we're getting lots of resources together. Because I want to work on this Wither Skull farm, and as you can see, I spent some time shutting it down. So we had this huge platform, and you can just see by the amount of sort of fortress legs underneath here, just why it was working so well. Because all this is spawnable area for wither skeletons as well as other mobs. So yeah, it just made it really, really simple. But what we're going to try and do is compact this down into a smaller location, which I've marked out by this red nether brick. So that's going to be the spawnable areas, and the reason it's like that is because these mark the center crossroads, and another one over here, and this was another one here for some reason, I think going that way. But anyway, these mark 3 crossroads, so that makes a nice sort of area. So I've got a little bit more of this to clear out to actually get behind there, and likewise I've got some more to clear out because we've gone 9 blocks from the center here. So that's the idea behind it, is we're going to actually have a 19 by 19 square around each one, but obviously the middle ones merge into each other, and likewise over here this will make a 19 by 19. So not including this, this will be effectively the wall, and what we're going to do is probably build this up as some kind of glass wall, I think, like this. And so that's going to go along there like that, which is going to be pretty good. Keep it in theme with this red nether brick. And Prox is back, so let's say hello to him. He's busy working on the Nether Hub at the moment, so you should go and check out his channel when that comes out. Should be pretty awesome. And then what we're going to do is mark around this, and then up here we're going to make another layer. So traditionally with these, you could actually put a layer above and a layer below. So I believe you could go 10 in total. So we've only got a 3 gap, and that makes 4. So that makes that 1 block on top of there spawnable. And likewise underneath, you can put 1 layer. So we're going to do that as well, and that's going to be our first thing. But then we're going to experiment a bit, because in 1.9, 1.10, you can... oh, there's a few skellies down there as well. In 1.9, 1.10, and I've not got my bow on. Put that back on. There we go. You can actually spawn the mobs that sort of spawn within a fortress, which is basically these guys that we all see here. And I didn't get any skulls that time. Nope, but never mind. Yeah, so you can actually spawn nether fortress mobs as long as you're within the boundary box of the nether fortress, and I believe 9 above and 21 below the bounding box of the fortress. Now the difficulty is I've got no clue what the bounding box of the fortress is. I can't even go by coordinates and say roughly, oh yeah, you can go up this far, go that far, and all the rest of it. I don't know. So it's going to be a bit of trial and error for us because we're on this server, but I'm guessing we can probably go about 3 floors above, because the bounding box is going to be above here. You can work it out. In fact, it's probably even more than that, because you can. There's the fortress there, so it's going to be at least, the bounding box is at least going to be this level. And if we go across this way, technically, is that a path? Let's have a look. And it kind of goes, you know, from this level. So, you know, ignoring these bits, you find the uppermost level. So yeah, if we look over here, we've got a bit of a walkway going there. So really, you know, if that's the uppermost level, then it's going to be going, you know, above that and, you know, sort of way below it kind of thing. So yeah, we just got to experiment from it. I think that's going to be the key, and the best way to experiment from it is really to build the layers and see if anything spawns from it. So, you know, this is definitely going to be a layer. This is going to be a layer. There's going to be one below, and then we'll start adding layers once we've got these underway so we can actually, you know, try and gauge it properly, if you like, in terms of where are these things and so on and so forth. So I've got all that to do. We're obviously going to make this safe. We're going to take all these bits away, and then this area here is going to be a bit of a safety working area. You see at the moment I've just got myself hidden away in here, but we're going to make a nice platform that goes along the edge of this, and we could even do one on these edges as well in theory, but I'm not sure yet. It's all going to be play it by ear. I've got no real master plan from this other than just doing it, I guess. Now the other things I need to do is I need to set up a portal somewhere, but I'm not going to do that until we've got this area set up to how I want it, so a sort of mini base. I've got that there, by the way, in case you're wondering, for some red dye, because I wanted the red glass. So yeah, we're going to need lots of it. So, but we have got lots of it already. We've got loads made up. The other thing I need to do is place a beacon. So let's go out this way, where hopefully it's a little bit safer. Now, I'm not sure where I want the beacon to be permanently yet. So I'm going to stick it at the back of here for now, because at the end of the day, it kind of, you know, it doesn't really matter. I guess it could kind of go here somewhere. Yeah, that's going to be where I don't know. I really don't know where I want it, so I might just stick it down here as a temporary base, and then we can actually see all the way up there, so that's probably good. Which is there, I think, isn't it? But we could go a couple over. That probably wouldn't matter so much. So let's mark this ground down here. In fact, let's go down. See if we can fall. Boom, boom, and I guess that one. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do. We'll have to take some of this leg away, but that's okay. We can then stick this on there. And in fact, if we're really clever about this, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you can't get up. 8. Haha. Right, now what I need to do is actually go all the way up there and make a clear way for this to actually go up to bedrock. And it's the nice thing about beacons, and that's not going to make it, is it? No. The nice things about beacons now in the nether is the fact that yeah, we don't actually need to see the bedrock, well, or to go through the bedrock rather, to actually make the beacon work. So that's pretty handy. So where is this beacon? Was it here? Is this the block? It's one over, isn't it? Oh, I've put that underneath there, but so after all that, let's do that. Oh no, it is one over. Can't see for looking. Okay, that's fine. I just need to sort of try and work out where's it going to go. So it's going to go up there where that giant thing is. No doubt. That's missed as well. Let's do another one. I'm not doing very well with ender pearls today, am I? Right, that's good. Looks like there's a... Oh, it's just a... Oh, he's going to kill me. No. Ha, no! You know, I think we'll just keep that between you and me. That never happened. But man, those guys really packed some punch. That was 3 hits and I was dead. Amazing. As you can see now, though, we have a beacon. We have progressed a little bit on since that incident that never happened. Yeah, so we've put a beacon in, and I've given it, as you can see on here, I've given it strength 2, which is really cool. I've also, as you can probably see looking down there, I've made some progress on building this area up. So we have got, I was going to do 3 levels, so we got 1 below, which is here, which is pretty good. And the great thing about the strength 2, you're dead. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about hitting pigmen. I've actually got to make myself another sword. This one's smite 5 with looting on it, so it's perfect for down here. And we have named it the Wild Wither Looter. So yeah, that's our sword that we're going to be using here. But we've got, say, the normal layer that we kind of had before. So this is where the crossroads really originates from. Been collecting all these blaze rods as well, so I can make myself some get dead. Made myself some more glass, because we have gone through a ton of glass making this out, and I've actually started building up a little bit at the top as well. So if we go up here, this is the layer above, and what I did was to actually put a floor above it and see if we got withers spawning on it, and they did. So we now know that we've got 4 layers. Let's get this guy. Oh, we got a few withers up here, that's pretty good. And we got these guys as well, which are a bit lethal. This is the only thing about this area, but you, 1 hit. That's the nice thing about it. 1 hit. They can hit me too, but there's another one coming. So, oh, that's who's hitting me. I wondered who was hitting me. Yeah, it's not exactly the safest at the top here yet, so we do need to sort of work on that. But yeah, otherwise it's not too bad. Oh, yep, you're getting in my way. Yep, you're dead. You're getting me. Let's go over here, because I want to come over here anyway. This could be bad, actually. I've already died once on camera. We're not going to do it again. That's my health. I must remember to eat a lot more. That was down to 2.5 hearts without really thinking about it. And what I ought to do in situations like that is not have a full inventory, but put one of these on. Let's just do that, so these guys don't take our health away. That's yeah, that'd be pretty bad. Let's go back at the top there again. See if we can not die this time. That'll be pretty handy. Hunger seems to go quite quickly though, doesn't it? I'm going to have to put up a regen beacon as well, I think. So let's get you. You can get wrecked. And there's only you and your friend. Oh, wrong sword. There we go. Doesn't matter. Both have got looting on them, but yeah, it's just one's got the smite. So what I've now done is sort of started building up a 5th level, and as you can see, there's a wither skeleton there, which means that this level also spawns, and I suspect we might be able to go one more, because if you think we oh, I don't know, this is 2 above. No, we might be able to go one more. Might be able to go 3 above. I don't know. So certainly we can build this level up, and that will make ourselves a level there. And then I'll probably just do the same, make a little area like this, test it out, see if we are getting any spawns. But that's for later, so I'm not going to do that now, because we've got these 4 levels, and it's all glassed out, all decorated out. What I want to do is kind of make this easier, because as I say, this isn't really practical. What I'm also finding is this isn't a great position to enter into the room from, because you're having to look both directions there. So I've started making this area over here at this end, which I think is going to be much better, because you can see all the way down there. The other thing that happens as well is when you're back here, you're more likely to get spawns on the opposite end there, so you don't have to sort of go miles away. And I think what I'm going to do is have to make a way to go up and down between these. And what I really want to do is get this going over here. So let's just do a temporary way, because what I want to do is join this to that path. So rather than the path coming down the stairs at that funny angle over there, if we just knock this through here, we should be able to join up to those, the pathway coming into it, and then this will be our pathway in, which will just make life much easier than that workstation. So I mean, the workstation can stay there for now. As you can see, we're almost at that level, so we're only going to have to come up a little bit, and we'll probably use stairs, to be honest, rather than this. So but I'm going to carry on doing that, so you don't need to watch me making stairs and falling and dying, and although I'm sure you'd really enjoy that. And then what we'll do is we'll come back and get this portal lit as well, because I've got no idea where it's going to take us, but I'm hoping it's going to take us somewhere somewhere easy to get to and to get lots of water. So probably need to go one more level, possibly. I don't know. Yeah, one more level, I think, and then we'll be level with that. As you can see, we've got this all finished. We've got our new entrance there going into it. We've taken away the old one from there. Put ourselves a little Neverwalk farm down there so we can start making potions as well, because I want the fire resistance, which we can't get through the beacon. And this comes down into here. We'll probably get this all finished up and when we make our tunnel back to the area over here. But as you can see, we've got this all nicely laid out. The portal goes to the overworld, and I've put these ladders in to help us going up and down. And you know, it's kind of handy because you can kind of go up backwards and then come down, see what's happening. Oh, there's some skellies there, there's some blaze there. So yeah, we'll go it this way. I did have mine carts, but I have a little bit of a problem because I was getting blaze coming into here, and they were then shooting the mine carts, and so we ended up actually not really having you know, any mine carts left. So that was a little bit of a problem. I'm not quite sure how to stop them coming in really, because they're too high, and they kind of, even if they spawn in here, they kind of you know, a bit like that guy's gone in there, even though in theory you shouldn't be able to spawn in there. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how to stop it other than having gates on here, but I don't really want to do that. I want to be able to run in here quickly if I can. So I think for now we'll just have these ladders and we'll just literally go up and down as and when we want to. This goes into the overworld, and I've made a little house there, and perhaps we'll just go and have a look at that quickly if this behaves. Because I did think about, do we make the potions in the nether, or do we make the potions in the overworld? And I figured, well, it doesn't really matter where you are. For the moment, potions are probably a temporary thing, because I'll probably want to make it more automated in the farm, but for now we need them. So this is my take glass, make bottles, shoot them into here, they go into a hopper, and then they end up in these chests down here, which just makes it easy for me to grab, and then we can make potions here and fill these chests up with them. So that's pretty awesome. In fact, we'll put not that, but that in there. Yeah, so it's just a little sort of brewing area, and it just means I can come and grab a load if I need to. We shouldn't really need that many because they do last quite a while. We shouldn't go through that many, but what I want to do, and I'm going to do that now, is really make a sort of, I guess, a self-service potion dispenser. So I think we're going to do it here. So, and it probably only needs to be sort of here wise, and I've got too many items on me. I've got some chests there, so let's just get those out a second, and we'll temporarily put those there, and I can get rid of my stuff as we talk. Cool. Okay, yeah, because I want to go and get some blocks actually. I think that's why I wanted to get those. So let's have another look. So if we got this here, what I want to do is have a place I can stand on there, and then we're going to dispense a potion out of there. Have I made a dispenser yet? No, I need to make one of those. So yeah, so the idea will be, we'll come on here, stand on a pressure plate, there'll be a dispenser above our head, it'll give us a splash potion, and then we can go off and fight, and it doesn't really matter if we're inside there or get hit by any of the guys. So let me go and make that dispenser. And the other thing I've got as well, quickly show you, we had that Neverwalk farm, that's down access from the bottom. If we get our wild fortune, we should be able to collect a few. I've just got a little back entrance here, so yeah, that's pretty handy. And yeah, with the fortune pick, as you already know, we get lots more wart than we normally would. So yeah, I'm going to collect some of this, get that little potion brewing thing, dispenser thingy-me-jiggy set up, and we'll come back. So that's all fully stocked up. We've actually got this tied into a chest up here. So what I've done is put a chest here, which is where we can load up with potions. There's then a hopper chain going a bit further back because obviously it's set back a bit, and then that comes down into this dispenser here. And as far as the redstone goes, really simple redstone. I haven't gone for anything complicated, just a line of redstone going up and firing off that when you stand on the pressure plate. So yeah, in theory, as you can see the top right, we only have strength 2. When we do that, boom, we've got fire resist as well. So only gives you 7 minutes as a splash potion, even though it says 8 minutes there. I can only get 7 minutes out of it. So I don't know whether that's a bug that they're reporting, because it's 8 minutes without splash potion, And I always thought that adding as a splash potion made it shorter. So yeah, I got a feeling that's just incorrect saying it's 8 minutes, because it's not. I'll only get 7 minutes out of it. But anyway, that's all good. So I'm going to get rid of that. The only thing I don't like about this is it's not symmetrical. So yeah, this all ended up being 6 blocks in there and 6 here, so didn't really line up very well, did it? But yeah, so it's not quite symmetrical, but yeah, you know what, I'm going to live with it. A better way would be put it somewhere like here, but then we wouldn't see out, and yeah, so I think it's better like that. So yeah, I think that's a job's a good one on that one. So as you can see, we only have to disappear for a few seconds, and you know, these things come around here. And the great thing is we can come in here, and it doesn't matter if we get attacked by these guys, we get attacked by these guys, or you know, we just attack these guys. It's all good. So and that's quite handy as well, because if we want to, you know, until we make this fully automated, we don't want these guys hanging around. But you do have to make sure you hit them with one hit, because sometimes you don't, and you've got to do a little bit of a runner. But yeah, we probably need a real safe place, because it's not that safe. But then I guess you're only going to have a few at a time, aren't you? So you're not going to have loads. So maybe it is pretty safe. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm quite happy with that. The next stage, I guess, is going to be to add more layers to this farm so we can properly use it. So we definitely know we can put one more at the top. We'll test another one, and I'm pretty sure we can go down a few layers as well. We can probably get about 9 layers out of this, I'm guessing. So yeah, pretty awesome. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Do leave a like and a comment. Any comments how you think we should automate this? I'm thinking somehow using sweeper system, but that's going to make this a bit ugly. So I don't know. You know, do we want to worry about the sort of how it looks? Because at the end of the day, we're just going to have a single point to hit the guys. But I'm kind of thinking at this stage that we'll have some kind of sweeper system knocking them down, and then we'll perhaps use the pistons to pull them along into a single place. Wither skeletons are taller than normal mobs, so we can use a piston to pull them up, and that will separate them out, whilst we then just sort of let the rest of them die or something. I don't know. So we'll work on that. But that's in the future. For now, I just want to make this spawning as many skeletons as we possibly can, so that we can just come along here and get a few skulls as and when we need them. Because, you know, to be perfectly honest, I have a few, and maybe we should have a big wither fight. So probably with the other guys on the server, though. We're nearly up at 30. We've actually got one more, I think, in one of the chests over here. So yeah, we're almost at 30. 30, that's yeah. I don't know whether I can fight 10 withers or not at the same time. Where was it? Down here, wasn't it? Yeah, don't know whether 10 withers on my own is good or not, but yeah, we've got another one there, look. So awesome. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave you to it. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. As I say, leave me a comment, leave me a like if you have, and we'll see you again soon here on the new Eriador 1.10 Minecraft server. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.